Hey, well, today I was thinking about this. I was thinking about cleaning my house because that's what I've been trying to do. And I'm trying to do a little better cleaning than I normally do, I guess, because I'm looking up into some places and around some corners and stuff like that. And it's like, oh my gosh, here's cobwebs. How did I not see this? Or in one place that's like, oh my gosh, look at this stain. How did I not see this? Anyway, I'm looking and I honestly, evidently my house cleaning leaves a lot to be desired. And I probably should just get somebody to do it for me, evidently. I don't know. But anyway, as I'm doing this, of course, I'm thinking about something else. And I'm thinking this reminds me of thoughts and how sometimes we get these thoughts and they settle in our mind and we don't even realize they're there. I didn't even realize there were cobwebs there in the house because I just got used to seeing them, I guess, and they're not like jumping out at me or anything. But of course, once I was aware of it, it became like the monster's house, and it's like, this has got to change. But that's what happens. We get these thoughts, we don't pay much attention. It's a little bit of, maybe a jealousy thought, or maybe a prejudicial thought, or, something from our childhood that's kind of been like laying back in a corner forever that's not best, or insecurity thoughts, you name it. You got all that. You get my drift. And we got all these things, and they're just laying about. So you need, I think, to do like me, and you need to sometimes ponder and do a search and see if there's any house cleaning that needs to be done here, in my esophagus, here in your heart. You need to kind of go through this and see if there's anything that needs shedding. And of course, I've talked before about sometimes you have to do that with people too. You have to sometimes look around and say, this person does not reflect me at all. They are not healthy for me, or they are not what I need to have to put me on a good path. And sometimes, you got to clear out that too. And then what happens, as we all know, nature abhors a vacuum. So you start getting rid of bad thoughts, or ineffectual or not healthy, or whatever, bad people, habits, bad habits, whatever. You're going to get new stuff come in. And you just want to make sure that when you get the new ideas, new people, new thoughts, whatever, it's worthy. It's good, it's healthy, it's joyful. Life is short. Remember what I told you before. You got to focus on the things that are joyful in order to help that grow and to help create more of that in your life. And that's what the world needs, is more, happiness to balance out a lot of that old dreadful stuff that's going on out there. Getting angry and all that. You can't help it sometimes, and there's such a thing, I believe, as a righteous anger. But you got to be really careful that you don't let your life be not worthy of you by getting lost in, some really darker stuff. All right, that's my thought for today.